On that note, Beechy, 3 points, and the 3-point feelings back on the road. You must be delighted.
Well, I challenged the players, didn't I, a couple of weeks ago, because we've been excellent at home since I took the football. Really hard to play against, really fast, create lots of chances, and away we have to be more harder to play against and still pose that attacking threat and the balance to that, and we've got that in the last 2 away performances. To go to Dorking and come to Eastleigh and score, what would that be? 5 goals
in 2 games.
So that's really, really good. But what's more pleasing is that until they scored, that was their first shot on target. And it's a great goal by Reeves, who's played obviously higher level football, and he took full advantage of I wouldn't say a mistake, just an opportunity. But yeah, for that to happen at a game like this, I'm really pleased for the players and the supporters at the end. They were great, weren't they? And I know a lot of them are family members of the players, so it's great to see.
It's quite difficult when you came to the club. I know you talked about hemorrhaging goals and not scoring as many. We've just come to 2 very difficult grounds, scored 5 goals and only conceded 2. So that must really fill you with pleasure to see that.
It does. But I want the next level, and the next level is a mentality to clean sheets, and today should have been one, and Dorking's performance, it should have been one. So we've played 16 league games since I've taken, and we didn't have any clean sheets till we changed. We've now got 4, so we're a quarter, but there's more opportunity in that for us. Don't get me wrong, I'm a coach that likes to play quick, I like to play fast attacking football, but there has to be an underbelly of a ruthless clean sheet mentality, and it takes you somewhere special, and I want the lads to embrace that. They do, they're mad in there, they're not happy conceding, because what it does, it just causes a bit of angst for the last, well, they added 8 minutes on the last, whatever it was, 18 minutes added together. It was tough, or tougher.
After Rochdale, we were speaking about not having the rub of the green and not creating our own luck, and today we're frustrated that we've conceded a goal. Does that show the shift in mentality in this team?
Yeah, and I'm experienced enough to know it can change. If you take the foot off the gas, it does. Never take anything for granted. Treat every day like it's your first day at work. Don't take liberties. And that should look after you. It's impossible to win all the time, but it's not impossible to go with the right mentality. That's possible, and we need to stick to that to the best of our capabilities. That
winning mentality, it feels like everyone's buying into it at the football club, from the fans to the staff to the players on the pitch.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? I mean, we're heading one way. We're conceding more goals to get relegated twice over. It's a shift. I call it flip the mattress, or you're turning the boat round. But once that's been achieved, what do you now do? Well, now we've got to try and take it on a journey, but we're still not done. You need to surpass that 50 points or whatever it might be. You still need to win a certain amount of games, score a certain amount of goals, and now we're creating clean sheets, because they are created. They're giving you at the start of a game, and the ref shares a point with you. But what you got to do is grow that point into 3. But whatever you do, you don't give it up, and the lads are getting that. But I want a little bit more.
3 very difficult away games we spoke about a couple of weeks ago. We've now got 6 points from a maximum of 6. We're going into Tuesday night, no doubt full of confidence, against another very difficult opposition. And like today, we have to show them as much respect as we've given Eastleigh and we've given Dorking.
Yeah, great players playing today. I've coached against them in the Football League, League One. Great players for Eastleigh. We've got some really good players, but they're in a tough spot themselves. So I'm sure they'll sort themselves out. Aldershot, completely different animal. So review. We'll do it on the coach on the way back. Got plenty of time on the coach, so we'll review Aldershot. And have obviously not played today, so they'll be fresh. But David's helped me and the squad and put us in a position where we've got a bit more competitive edge to starters and finishers. So we've got a more competent, competitive squad, and things like that we might need to change. You've seen a few, Nick's limping, Joel's limping. You don't know what happens till tomorrow. So we'll have to look at Aldershot, look at their strengths, and be at our best to try and gain a result.
And finally, Chris, you saw those scenes at the end. You were part of them, banging the drum away at the end there. We spoke after Rochdale, and I keep going back to that game because that really felt like the shift of mentality, that we weren't going to come away from a game again feeling that disheartened. And the fans backed us on that day, and they've backed us again today, as they have done every second since.
Yeah, I can't thank them enough, especially travelling all this way. And even I didn't realise Di Davis, was here today. So almost jumping over the hoardings in delight. But I'm pleased for everybody because it's a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of commitment, and we have to represent it on the pitch. But like I said to you before, we don't take it for granted. But obviously getting involved like that, of course, it's really good. And I banged the drum, so why not?
Cheers, Beechy.
Thank you.